I used to be so shy when I was little. I was a soccer player and I would cry when they said, "Chads, get the ball." The ball would come to me and I'd just start crying and I'd drop to the ground. Believe it or not, I'm not that talkative before events or anything, or like taking a kid fishing. I have to like hype myself up kind of. I have a little thing in my room. It says, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, I'm saying it's going to be worth it.
I was a little disappointed when she started venturing out into this. It was a lot of bikinis and not a lot of fish and not a lot of, knot tying and technique. I've seen it turn though. I see a lot of girls out there really wanting to fish and wanting to be good at it. Somebody had said this a while ago, you can't fake fishing. You've got to know what you're doing.
I've learned time shows what's hidden in the spaces.
I like to be different. I'm a girl that fishes. It's kind of like just how I am. I do want to influence other girls to do what they love to do, even if it's fishing or if it's football or whatever. The first tournament that we did, we walked into the captain's meeting, and there's some kids that go to my high school that were sitting behind me. And they were like, "Why are they fishing this? Like, are you serious? Like, is this a joke to them?" And after that, I was kind of like slouching. I was like, you know what, why are we even here? Like, we should just go home. Like, this is so dumb. And those girls are like, no, we are doing this. We are kicking their butts and we are gonna fish. We're just gonna go out and do it. We pull our pictures up and then we take the dead fish out of the boat and we put them up and they weigh them and everyone's jaws just drop.
Fishing to me is therapy. Well, it's also therapy to Chasten. That's where she goes when times get hard. It's always been that way. Chasten has always had a gift. She puts, and I say it's a gift, it was a gift when she was younger, she puts her feet in other people's shoes. Kids would make fun of her for being the only girl in school who fished. And it started in 7th grade. And at that age, kids don't really know who they are. And a lot of times, it's where you figure out whether they're a follower or a leader. And I would encourage her to, continue to do what you love, do what you love. She did a fish camp on the island and met little Easton.
On the pier, he caught like 6 snapper. He was the only kid catching fish. I don't know what it was about him, but the fish loved him. And I asked him if he's ever been in a boat before. And he said, no, I've never been in a boat. My wheelchair won't fit, so I fish off docks. So I found one of my friends who had a boat that would fit a wheelchair. So we took him fishing, and the smile and like his reaction of him catching the fish just like lit me up. And I was like, okay, this is it. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
And at that moment, completely changed her life. She came home and was like, this is what I want to do.
Well, first I just started in a fishing camp, and then I started getting better and better, and then I started going on a boat. Chasten started taking me on the boat. Every time I'm fishing with Chasten, it's just great.
And the kids that she takes fishing do more for her than she will ever do for them, because they remind her when these people get upset or jealous or give me a shout out, you have whatever followers, and she looks at the child she took fishing last week, who's trying to learn how to walk again. You know, it completely puts things in perspective for her. If you would have told me that me staying up at night, sleepless nights, 7th grade, kids making fun of her, was going to turn into this, I would have told you you're absolutely crazy. I would have never thought she would get a scholarship for fishing to go to college.
I'm pretty sure I have saltwater in my veins. Like my grandma fished, and then my mom fished, and now I fish. I'm just fishing because I like to do it, and it makes me feel good.